We are live. How is everyone tonight? Nobody's here yet? That's okay. We'll give them a chance to get in here. I got coffee, so we got a few moments. Okay, we got some stuff here. Let me move this. Went down about, I don't know, 2 o'clock for a little, just to have a quick cat nap. Ended up staying down for 6 hours. Well, there's a couple things I needed to do in the meantime. They didn't quite get done. That's okay. We're not in a hurry for anything here. So we show these off. That's what we'll do. Hey Heidi, how are you? Newbie to the channel. We talk about coins a lot. That's about it. On Friday night we have a sales show. I'll just show you some neat stuff. Offer it to you. If you want to order something, there's an email address right up here beside my head. Get a hold of me that way. On Saturday, have a coin class, and we pick a subject and explore it in depth. Sunday, we have what's called a big show. That's changed because of recent YouTube policies, but it's still a lot of fun. It's a community-supported giveaway. People send cash or coins, and we give them all away. We have a big prize, and some viewer is going to win all of it. And boy, they get pretty big. We give away everything: 2 cents, 3 cents, 1 cent, 20 cents, pennies, large cents, EU wheats, $half, silver dollars, commemorative halves. We've given away just about everything. Haven't done 3 cent silver yet on that show. I love coins. You're in the right place. That's all we talk about. We're nuts with this. We're sick with it. There's Mise en Place, who says Ken and all. First time at a Friday Night Madness. I show you coins and we sell them. That's about it. This show is for me. I do the rest of the shows for everybody else. So this is me. This is what I do. Yeah, we got 8 people watching. They'll show up in a moment. We got some announcements we always start off the show with. And I have made no progress on this desk, and that's rather typical. But yeah, we're far enough along we can actually work with the desk here. Here's Lincoln Central. Now, Lincoln Central has a giveaway. He's reached 1,000 subscribers, and he's going to have a giveaway. He's got a brown ike. I'll show that in a few minutes. We'll let the group populate here, and we'll talk about his giveaway. There's old Wormwood, Mise en Place. Renee Ross is a new name. We're always glad to see new folks. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We do those shows regularly. We got a Sunday big show. There's Wednesday Wheats. Friday, we just goof off on Friday, and Saturday we have a coin class. We just braille about coins for an hour or so. So there's always something going on, and every now and then I just pop up in the middle of the night and rave about, YouTube or eBay or something. I get my grump on. That's a lot of fun. Renee Ross, glad you could make it. We get 11 people in here. I'm going to blow my nose real quick. Makes it easier for me to talk endlessly. Let me change that. Here we go. Yeah, that damn cat's been jumping up in my lap half the day. So you get the hair and stuff. Oh, there's one thing I got to get out. Yeah, that'll work. Keep the props handy. Have I got those? There we go. Gotcha. We're in business. Okay. A dozen people in here. We're looking pretty good. If you'd like to support the channel, we have a community giveaway each week with a big show, which gets to be a pretty substantial size. Big, I mean hundreds. It's a pretty big it's a big event around here. Now, if you don't want to send money, there's a PayPal link down below you can click on and send a few bucks of support. You can also send stuff. I've got other people sending things. This one came in from Hoogie's Hobby Shop, and I'm not going to tell you what's in it. We're going to open this up Sunday and see what he sent. And dude, you're going to love it. I know what's in it, so you're going to love this. This goes into the prize on Sunday. It's just an extra perk somebody threw in, so we're going to have fun with that. Going to be a good show for sure. Welcome to all the new people. How long have you been collecting, sir? Remember when Jesus came over in the Mayflower? I got my first Indian penny in 1977 from my grandmother. It was a 1907. No, 1906. Now I was 10 years old, and I'm going through her Beano pennies, because up in Maine, you play Beano instead of with beans, you play with pennies. You know, just put them on your cards there. And she says, oh, that's what they looked like when I was your age. Well, she was born in 1896, so when she was 10, it was a 1906 Indian penny. And that's what I had in my hand. So, yeah, that's exactly what they looked like when she was 10. Going through the can, there was an 1882 Indian penny in there. And I just, took off from there. Little stuff at first. By the mid-'80s, I started to sell a little here and there. Then I got out of it in the 90s. Life got in the way for a while. And, well, I stuck with it a little bit, a little bit here, a little bit there. But I got pretty back into it a couple of years ago, pretty hardcore. And now we got the show. There's a blog. I got these little sheets all over the place. I got a new puzzle up, by the way. Let's have a look at that. Oh, let's see. Where the hell is it? There it is. I think. Now, this one is a circular word. Where's this screen? There you go. Here it is. Okay, this one's a circular word, and the link for the puzzles is in the description below. You just have to go through. There's a list of words down underneath here. Just have to find the darn things. They could be forward. Like here's what is this? Mintage. There's a word right there. You'd circle it. You can print it out. There's no black on here. Got a little bit of gray here just to separate things. And you circle the words. And, well, the kids like this kind of thing. It could be backwards. Let's see. Here's I don't know what that is. There's some word. They could be diagonally, right? Here and there. Upside down, sideways. Whatever. Could be a lot of fun. There's other puzzles, of course. This is a crossword puzzle. And the answers are back over here. There's puzzle number 1, which you got a list of words and you just fill them in where they fit best. So there can be multiple answers, but it's going to be tough. Like, a different word could fit here where cash is. But it's more for fun. Let's see. This one is a crossword puzzle. Number 2. And there's no answer key for number 3 because I haven't figured out how to draw circles on this. We'll get there. Anyway, there's a new one. Why not? It'll be fun. Now, I'm going to find my way home here. And you're going to find that. Oops, that's not it. Home. You're going to find that the puzzle link is going to be down here in the description. Everything's down there in the description. All kinds of stuff. Let me kick this around first here. There you go. That should help me to speed things up around here. We've been having trouble with YouTube lagging the past couple of days. They're probably changing some algorithm somewhere. Oh, people are showing up. Here's CJ. Good to see you. #1 coin roll hunter. A whole bunch of us. Heidi S is new. So everybody say hi to Heidi. Everybody say Heidi. And we'll just subscribe to each other. That's the whole point, for this next month especially, is get everybody over 1,000. Maury's here. Good to see you, baby. Maury's a big supporter of the channel. James Alexander, that's a new name. Well, we always welcome new people. Down below, jeez, I forgot to get the, I was going to change this, again, the slideshow. I had some new stuff to add. No, we'll get to it. No matter. It's just superfluous anyway. Anyway, one of the pictures I was going to add was a like, hit the like, and subscribe, hit the subscribe. and ring that bell. You want to hit that bell so you get notifications. I usually try to get these announcements, notifications to show up about 3 hours ahead of time. Unless people say, "Oh yeah, we can't miss that. We got to be there. There's a drawing tonight," so they can get a little red dot up in the corner of their screen and get over here on time to catch it. Works pretty well. Okay, let's see. We've got a couple of announcements here. We got Lincoln Central Coins. You're gonna find him in the listing here. He has reached 1,000 subscribers, and he's been threatening to give away. I got a picture of it here somewhere. He's been threatening to give away a brown Ike, and give it a moment. Now his channel is real handy, Lincoln Central Coins. You can see his the video of it, but we're gonna have the drawing here tonight. And somewhere I got a better close-up of the coin. There it is. It's a brown Ike, 1974 S, so it'd be a silver proof. They're nice. They come in the original brown case, and sometimes these are hard to find. You're talking 45 years these things have been out. They've been rattling around people's garages, basements, attics, coin collections, shows. These boxes really aren't that sturdy. They've been shipped. Some of them are crushed. Hard to get those boxes in great shape. They got a red velvet sort of thing, and the coin sets in. You flip it over, you can see there's a cutout on the other side of the box, so you can see the other side. You take that whole slab right out and have a look. And he's giving that away. Just giving it away. Let's find our way home here. Home. There we go. And I'm going to find the chat again. Now we're going to have that drawing at the end of the show, so if you want to win that prize, you got to stick around. That's how that works. You must be a U.S. citizen. If you have a shipping address outside the U.S., it's not going to ship. You'll have to come and get it, and it ain't going to ship. Shipping internationally is insane sometimes. Excuse me. Excuse me. There we go. Who else has showed up? All kinds of folks. Please hit the like button, everyone, and subscribe to Friday Night Madness Show. Ed Nikolai's come in. Good to see you. Vesperado, a new name. There's a subscribe button. Be sure to smash that. And you get notifications if you ring the bell when we do something else. And we do something pretty regularly. Tomorrow at 3 o'clock is the coin class. We're going to talk about coin investing. Why invest, how to invest, where to invest, what to invest, when to invest, and what sort of historic perspective we can assign to that. It's quite interesting. Really, what do you consider a good rate of return on your investment? Over a year, over 5 years, over 10 years. We'll see. How can you win it? I've got the names that have already entered, and we're going to pick that prize name. I'll stick around. Outstanding. That's Silver Topaz. He's a fairly recent addition to the channel. We're always glad to see him. Last chance to win was last night, number one. Okay, yeah, I've got the list. Marty Poles, how you doing? I hope you're feeling good, baby. That's a rough day, I'm sure. Everybody pray for Marty. He's having a rough time with it, but he's gonna be just fine. What grading company do you prefer? I prefer my own grading company. I don't send coins off to be slabbed unless they're very valuable, very rare, or it makes sense for me to slab it. And for coins, I do a lot of coin roll hunting. I go through a lot of BU rolls, so they're smaller value coins. If it's not $200, it ain't worth getting slabbed. And I did a video on that whole thing. I would say PCGS is probably the premier company over NGC. I got no problem with NGC. And Anax is that's a close third. There are others, and it's a hit or miss on some of these others. Where's that one? I got an ICG here somewhere. Nope, where's it going? Is it up here already? Yeah, there's always slabs around here. There you go. Here's NGC. Well, those are all NGC. Here's a PCGS. They're pretty. They're coming out with all these different. You get the Eagle, you got presidents, you get them signed. It's starting to look like baseball cards because the whole point of getting these coins slabbed, certified, is kind of drying up with digital technology. The whole point to begin with was you can sell the coin sight unseen. But now I can take a high quality image of a coin and send it around the world so darn fast. You can't imagine, right? There you go. Here's a 2-center XF. That's a fancy 5 on one of these. Where'd it go? Oh, that must be the one under there. Here it is. So, I mean, I can show this coin off in every bit of detail that you would like. You want to get in and have a look at the 4? We can do that. So now, why are we slapping these coins sight unseen when you can see it? You know, you got a camera on your phone that's better than the digital technology of 10 years ago. We're lagging. We're going to work through the lag. That's all we can do. We're not going to stop. YouTube is just going to have to keep up with us. So what's the point to slabbing when you can show them around? There's other companies. There's a, let me look over here. ICG, which is, I don't know what the hell it stands for, but that's a decent slab. The coin is great. I do happen to agree with their grade in this case. But different companies have different standards. Some of them are backroom operations, and dude, you don't know what you're getting. Could be anything. I picked them out. One guy had a whole bunch of slabs, you know, superhero grading, and every single thing he had was AU58. Everything. What the hell's this? Just press the button on print. AU58. You pull it out. It's XF. You take a look at the next one. It's, you know, VG. Look at the next one. It's, you know, brilliant uncirculated. But everything says AU58. The kids like that stuff. We'll let them have it. Okay, listen up. We got a couple other giveaways going on. We got Paulie Nichols. Look down below. You'll see his link. He's got a 500 subscriber giveaway. He has reached that. You'll have to go to his channel and find out what he's giving away, how to get involved, when it is, that sort of thing. Bad weather out there? Usually. This time of year? God, it's cold out here. Freezing. Jeez, it was miserable cold. It was like in the 60s. I was dying. I almost died today. I'd buy a coin slab by can. I'm glad to hear that. I'll start a new slabbing company. I attribute coins. I have an attribution service. So you send in a coin. You don't want to know what it is. Identify the variety. Yeah, I can help you with that. And some people send it in and say, is this worth being slabbed? That's what the letter says. And my normal answer is no. But every now and then somebody says something pretty darn nice, and I say, okay, yeah, you might consider that. And we go from there. It's $5 per coin plus shipping both ways, and you can find that sort of thing on my blog. Okay, another one. Cheapskate. I keep calling him Chesapeake Coins. He in here? He might be in here. Cheapskate Coins has a 100 subscriber giveaway. Again, check his channel, find out what it is. I have not checked it, so I don't know what it is. It could be a sack of old socks that he's giving away. I really don't know. Well, we have a neat thing going on. We got a wheat bag we want to pick up off of eBay. So far, we got 2 people interested in this, and when we get enough people involved, we're gonna. It's a pay ahead of item. We'll go get a bag and wait for it. It'll ship here, and we'll open it on screen, count them out, and take a look at what some of the things we find. So if you want to get involved in that, you're looking at 1,000 wheats with a cost of $50 shipped. And that's from me to you. For 500 wheats, we're looking around $28.50. And the difference there is, well, the shipping's pretty much the same. But for smaller amounts, well, you know, you get a higher shipping cost for that. But how many wheats would you be interested in? And we can make this happen. We get to 5,000 coins sold. Now, if that's the sort of thing, it's this way. If you're interested in sharing a wheat bag and having it opened here and shipped out to you, there's the address right up here. And it's just a, probably going to be a blend of common date wheats from the 40s and 50s. Every now and then these bags spit out something extra nice. It's not too often. It's been 60 years since they stopped making these things, and they've been picked over pretty hard. But we get into looking for die varieties, so every now and then we find something kind of neat. Well, if it's in your package, it's all yours. We'll just, you know, show the world what you got. I'll drop my pen. Give me a moment. There we go. And let's see, I think that's what we have. YouTube. Oh, the coin community. Where the heck is that? There it is. We have a YouTube, no, a Facebook channel. Let me find the screen. Oh, wow, dude, check this out. Oh, I should have had so much cough syrup. Okay, we got a the YouTube coin community, YouTuber coin community on Facebook is a group. We're up to 95 members. We started this about a week ago to try to find ways that we can better organize ourselves and get more stuff done, and participate and do collaborative projects and efforts and see what goes on. If you have a coin channel and you have an announcement to make, that's the place to do it. If you have a new channel and you are looking for subscribers, well, show them that you're worth subscribing to, and get involved in the YouTuber coin community and see what happens. And then you can post coins, you can show off, you can post links to your channel. You can talk about, we got polls in here about what would you like to see more of on YouTube. And I think explosions was at the top of the list last time I saw it. Let's see. Here it is. There's Marsha, Janice, Cindy. There's Polly Nichols' 500 giveaway, for example. You can put your announcement right on there, and I'll talk about it in this in the group. So let's run back and let's get going on this. If I can find my way home, and there's home. Okay, what's everybody saying? I get to talking and I miss half the chat, and really that's the best part. I should just do like a live stream and just watch. That's what I'm going to work on. Okay, kpeavey@live.com is my email address. If you wish to order something, be it coins or supplies or books or whatever we got around here. My old hair that I still have in the bathroom, it's right there in the corner. I swept it up, but I get you the hair. It's not a problem. I'll get you a lock. I don't know how much the price would be, but I don't think it's all that valuable. Anyway, if you wish to order something that would be shipped to you, contact me by email. I will send you a PayPal invoice. Now, the advantage there is I have seller protection, you have buyer protection, and also you can combine everything together, pay once, and pay a single shipping cost. Usually, the most I've gotten into, large priority mail flat rate boxes a couple of times. Most of the time, you're looking at $3 for individual coins, and if that's all you got is individual coins, it's $3. You get one, you get it 500 individual coins, $3. But if you get into rolls, sets, books, albums, folders, the big heavy stuff, then typically $7.50 gets most of it shipped. And it's rare that I go above that. Odds are Ken has an ISP that was part of wanting to throttle streaming service. I don't know. What do I get? I get that Windstream. It's the only thing out here. Yet another company, they still send me junk mail 3 times a week for a satellite dish. I don't watch TV. There is a dish on the house. It's from the old person that was here before. I was going to take it down and cover it with aluminum foil and make a solar cooker. Might be fun. Who knows? I got the aluminum foil. I got it from the diner. I got 1,000 feet of aluminum foil. I got nothing to do with it. What am I going to do? I could like line the inside of my house so when the aliens send down their death ray, I'll be protected. Make a little hat. They had an update today. All right, now I have to update my whole computer. I find whenever Windows updates, I have to reinstall the OBS software. That's what it takes. Okay, let's see. We got a few things that came in. One thing that showed up, let me set that aside, were these babies. I've got 5 of them available, and the price is $50. Okay. Let's see. The price on Numis, he's looking $54. So he's a little better than Numis prices on these because I got a fair price in them by buying a bunch. I've got 2012 Eagles. These are P mint mark, first releases, every single one of them, and they're perfect. They're MS70. And I can try to put that under the scope, but with the slab in there, it can mess things up. But we can flip one over and give you a good look on the back. And we'll go over here with the scope. They're perfect. Beautiful finish. They're uncirculated. They're nut proofs. but the luster and brilliance and shine and color is exquisite on these. And 2012, if you don't have a perfect coin, dude, grab one up. Now, shipping is $3, unless you get a bunch of bulky stuff, but that's where it starts. And the coins are 50 a piece. So take one or take them all. Lagging, nothing I can do. Keep going. I'm not lagging on my chair here. I'm just going to keep on talking. There you go. And you have, of course, the eagle and its crest, and all the devices would come with the silver eagle. They're 90. What are they? 90% silver? What are they? 999. 1 ounce fine silver is your standard U.S. eagle, American silver eagle, and every one of them is perfect. They're beautiful. Home. There we go. And bring that up a little closer. I can give you specific serial numbers if you want, but you can run that serial number through the NGC website to verify that these are the correct coins. And exquisite. If you don't have an MS-70, get one. They usually draw a lot more than MS-69s. I've been looking at commemorative halves, trying to pick some of those up for a fair price. And some of these things, you go from MS-69 to MS-70, and well, the 69s we can afford. It's $50, $100, $200, and then you get the MS-70s, and it's 6,000. Jesus, are they that sloppy? They can't make that good coins. Well, no matter. It's just not a lot of coins get that 70 rating, but we got 5 of them right here. Buffering and lagging, tough it out. That's all I can say. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to do a YouTube video just bitching about YouTube, but I do a lot of that lately. Cleveland coin collectors in here. Sorry, glad to hear it. Sorry, having a Drew Carey flashback. He does the price of right now. You see that? He's not even online right now. Am I online right now? Video output is low. I have not a whole lot of drop frames, 4,700. I've gone way above that. How the whole thing just stops sometimes. Not sure why. I'm out in the woods. I'm sure somebody up the street is watching the news or a video or cats or God knows what. So I gotta go. It just cut me off. Sorry to hear it, Heidi. Blessings all. Have a good night. I do not understand what he's talking about. That's okay. I don't either. Usually I just make it up as I go. Okay, if you would like an MS-70 Silver Eagle, 2012, you just say the word, and I will set these aside for you. And you have 30 days to pay your invoice. And if you don't pay the invoice, well, I'll just put them up for sale again. Get those back here. Now, I promise you a whole bunch of wheats. And this is a sampling of them. I've been showing lots of these BU wheats for many weeks. Sometimes we do a few of these or some of those. These 43 P and D. These are probably the finest that I've seen in 20 years come out of these rolls. So we have these available at $8 and $10. $8 for the 43P, $10 for the 43D. But let's have a look at what I mean by the finest I've seen in 20 years. And we'll slide these off and put them under the scope. Let me straighten them out just a bit. There we are. Now, MS-64 on Numis says 13 and a quarter on either date. Some of these are MS-65, and they are exquisite. I'll probably pick a few of those out for my own collection here. But 64, we're going to call it those. We're going to call it at least very choice BU MS-64, so that I can throw in a better one, and everybody's going to be okay. But an MS-64, I know we have it now. $8 on 3P and $10 on the 43D. You're going to find these to be some of the finest steels you've ever seen to add to your collection. They are almost no contact marks. This one, for example, you see one on his chin, and for that you'd have to look pretty darn close. Okay, the fields are exquisite. The rims have No rust, not a lick of rust anywhere. And it's that rust, if once it appears, it's going to start moving across the coin. These are splendid. These are superior. Now, if you get both, one of each, it's $17. We'll knock $1 off because I did get these at a crazy good price. We can look at the rims, look at the edges on these, and you'll see just a beautiful coating of zinc. How much were the ASEs? They are $50 a piece. And Numis assigns a value of 54. NGC is higher still. They're 58. And these are 1912. Where'd it go? We're back here. No, 2012. This is they. I'll put that right over here. Home. Yeah, this is them. They are MS70 first releases. Every darn one of them. The serial numbers aren't exactly this in a row. There's a few missing, like there's 068, 066, 072, 074, 096. That one just jumped in. But somebody had a whole bunch of real nice ones and sent them in. We got a few here. And that's what we have. $50 a piece. Lagging bad. Nothing I can do. Keep moving. We'll go back to the scope. So we're gonna put together a package on these wheats, right? We've got, I mean, just beautiful 43, 43D. Now, if you want to buy them individual, it's $8, $10. You could probably get as many as you'd like. Let's have a look at the back on these. They are steel gray, color of my grandmother's hair. Beautiful fields, sharp strikes. Everything you'd hope for in a steel scent. There we go. It's the D. I don't have it available, however. Okay, we have more. All right, we're going to have some nice looking wheats in your collection, so I'm going to have to zoom up here. These are some, but I've got several that we're going to be putting together as a package. There's the 43s, and there's the backs of them so you can have a good look. Okay, we got the 43 P&D 8 and 10. The 44S at $6. 46 at $7. 47D at $5. And we're starting to get into some examples here. The 50D at $2. 50S at $3. 51D $1. 51S at $3. And these are all MS64 or better. 53D and S at $2 each. Then we got 54 PD and S and 55 D and S. Those are all $1 each. Now you add that all up, that's $54 plus shipping. Now we're going to do a little package here because I've been threatening to do it. I've got a bunch of these, and it's not a problem to put a bunch of them together. I put all of those dates. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 BU wheats, including the steels. And we're looking at $40 shipped, one of everything. And you can find that is a fine way to build your set, so you can have just shiners in here. When they look brand new, you have an impressive set. I've got other dates available. This is what's going into this package. But here's a 1945, and you can see the luster on these things. They are exquisite. That last batch of rolls that came in, they're magnificent, dude. These are some of the dates we're looking at. On the bottom you have, well, let me do one at a time. Now these are only samples, and if you would like photos of a particular group, you know, I can set them up and take a picture and send it to you, so you can say, okay, these are good, but get rid of that 51S. Okay, we have full original luster on all of these. Just absolutely brilliant. Let me flip that over. Okay, very limited contact marks. Some of these, the 47Ds were excellent. 54S's are exquisite. The 43s are almost mind-numbing. They're so numb. Okay, here's what we're looking at. There will be an occasional blemish. The 58 is not in the package, but we can do that for $1 more. Let's find a better one here. What is this one? Here's an example of the 50S, and you have beautiful sharp strikes, clear fields. and original luster all the way around. Now the big camera picks up the color better than the little camera. The little one shows the detail. You have a video coming your way when I receive your last package. Romantic's here. Good to see you, baby. How are you? Let's have a look at the big scope so I can show off this luster in all its glory. This is that same coin, and when I mean full original luster, that's what we're going to see. So we got those 16 $40 shipped. Now those are a lot of the earlier 50s and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the 70s, in the 40s. And the luster is blinding on these, and you're going to find that's going to be a hard one to beat. We'll just take them all and just start shipping the darn things up, but shipping is included. Now, as long as we're shipping stuff, don't be afraid to add on such things as flips, which I have some in. They finally came in, so life is good. We got another. Well, actually, at this point, we've only got 4,200 to work with. They've been running away. These are unplasticized vinyl. You see them right below you. These are designed for long-term storage. They come in flat. You can fold them. Coin in one side, the flip in the other. They're $8 per 100. And shipping is what kicks it on that. Lagging has messed up the show. What can I do? What will I do? Let's just talk about lagging. No more talking about lagging. Just work through it. There's nothing whatsoever I can do about lagging. And boy, looking at the drop frames, I got them in spades. What shall we do? I've got nothing else going on here that would draw bandwidth. Dude, I live out in the woods, and I'm moving to town. There's people there. I don't like people. What the hell can I do? I had everything set up so perfect. YouTube is lagging so bad that no one could even understand a word I was saying. Huh. Okay. Remember in the old days, we had silent movies. So I'll just stop talking. Apparently it ain't going no good. Ken, there's nothing you can do, brother. We know it's not your fault. YouTube sucks. Well, we'll do silent movies. That's what we'll do. There we go. 16 BU wheats shipped. $40. There. That's what I can do there. I'll put up little cards. Maybe it'll help because I mean, there's a whole list of dates here. 2012, 2012, MS70, ASE. There we go. So we get the 2012 MS70 ASEs. And I'll just tuck that in right over here. All right. Because the next I want to show off some 2 centers. Don't go there, Cleveland coin collector. Not Ken's fault. Can somebody please tell me what kind of internet Ken has? I get the same as everybody else. Comes in an envelope, bill, and here it is. Okay, scope. Got 2 centers that came in. I've got 3 dates available, and there's 1 specimen of each date. These are extremely fine 2 centers. Boy, I've been looking for some good ones for a while. Right, so often you get them and they're all screwed up, scraped up, scratched. They got verdigris. They're bent. Somebody scratched their names into the darn things. They're also notorious for having uneven wear. Right, you look at one side, it's looking pretty good, and you look at the other side, and it's just washed right out. Now at XF, you reach the level of detail where the "we" is fully visible. And here you have an example of 1868. It's got everything, baby, everything. You got all the vertical lines in the shield. You got "we." The leaves have outstanding detail all the way across. We'll look at the back. This one has a bit of a die break. Which one? One of them has a die crack. I'll show it to you. In XF, I've got all the berries, all the wheat ears, all the ribbon, and exquisite detail across the board on this. The dentals are complete, the rim is sound, and the fields are not screwed up at all. This is a great looking coin. Now I've got 3 of these in XF, 1858, excuse me, 1868, 1864, and 1865. And these are also $50 a piece. Now you compare that with numerous prices, you're going to find that to be probably a 10% savings. Ken has a really good internet. It's not him, it's YouTube. Ken said you don't want to talk about lagging. All we do is say, lagging sucks. What can you say? There's 100 reasons. A couple more years, and the technology will grow to meet our demands. This is a new thing. When's the last time you saw somebody selling coins live? Hey, there's Junior. Junior Gems are Reptile in Life. Good to see you. I'll click on that. Okay, here's the 1868. We can get in there further if you'd like, but let's look at the next one. Because when you guys have 2 centers, they really are a joy to behold. Again, a full we. This is 1864. It has a large motto. Outstanding detail across the coin. Full rim. All the dentals. When's the last time you saw a 2 center with all? Let's look at the other side here. 2 cents, there it is. And the ribbon is solid all the way across. Clean, clear fields. You get down. There you go. Now the 2 cents and 3 cents, if you recall, they tore these up when they were making them. They had a coin shortage in the late 1860s as a result of the Civil War. Everybody hoarding your coins. We get a lot of these die cracks, die chips in there. And that's just an extra bonus. They really don't add, nor do they detract from the value. But some of these, you got shattered dies, and they'll go sometimes all the way around the whole darn thing. You'll have retained cuds left and right. But if you don't have a 2 center, this is a piece of history. You got to realize when this coin was first made in 1864, Abraham Lincoln was in office. I think that's just the coolest thing. They're 100% copper. James Longacre designed these. Same guy who designed the Indian cents. These are real peaches. These are outstanding. Now the 1865, if I don't drop it, we can get in and take a look at that 5. You get 2 major design varieties on the 1865. You have a plain 5, and it works. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. Simple elegance. And you have what is called the fancy 5, where it has a little extra curve up there in the end. And this is a fancy 5. But for 1865, you're looking pretty good. You got a full we. All the lines on the shield. Great detail. This one's got a bit of extra debris. However, it still has all the detail. We're all frustrated because we enjoy Ken's shows so much. Well, we're just going to have to play through. YouTube's going to do their thing. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe they're just beating on people. We get a lot of folks who are live streaming, just, picture their fish tank, hoping to get those view hours. And other people that are sleeping, watching them view. So, well, there's a lot of bandwidth being eaten up on all, on all sides. Knock it off, will you? There you go. But outstanding detail on this one. So, if you have a set of 2 centers, do you have the? Let me look at that real quick. Yep, I moved it when I flip it over and suddenly it's left. I think, oh, I better check that. This is the 1865 again. And full dentals, every bit of everything you want. This is like love. That's what this is. Now, if you wanted 2 cents, any of these dates, there are 3 of these coins available. They are extremely fine, and they are $50 a piece. And I can put that over in this this window. Where'd we go? Give you a better look. And there they are. They're a deep, rich brown. I mean, they look like every bit of what a 150-year-old copper coin should look like. And they're French bronze, so they continue to tone for, another 500 years. How we look. Okay, we're going to stop here, and we're going to because really that's about the most coins that I have right now. We have the Eagles available, the group of wheats at $50, and I've got the 3 centers came in. I've got several more items that are on their way that are new, but most everything I have available. You've already seen. But if the mail can get a little faster than YouTube bandwidth speed, perhaps I'll get more things in. What I'm going to do right now, because we're having so much trouble with the stream, I'm going to take you over, and I'm going to, where are you? I'm going to grab a set of names here. There we go. Come on. Okay. Now, Lincoln Central has a giveaway. He has a 1974 Brown Ike. There we go. And he sent me the names for that drawing. So we're going to set that up right now. That's what I'm doing in the background. There we go. We're ready for that. Where'd it go? Bear with me one moment. I get 17 windows open and trying to find everything is sometimes a trick. Okay, there's that. One moment. And now this won't respond. I get so much going that the whole computer just drags down. There we go. Come on back, come on back. Got it. So we're going to take and have a look. Scope. Nope. Screen. There's the screen. There we go. Here we have the Brown Ike that Lincoln Central is giving away. It's a 1974 S proof. Has the original box, original packaging. It's beautiful. It doesn't cost you a thing. For the past couple of weeks or a month, we've been talking about this. He reached his 1,000 people and has sent me the list of names. So, no, and that's his channel over here. Here's his channel. It's Lincoln Central Coins. You see his 1,000 sub giveaway to be announced for Friday night. And what do you know? It's Friday night. So we're going to come over here. Now, if you live in Canada or France or Antigua or someplace not around here, it's not going to ship. You must be a U.S. citizen to win this game. And we have, list of names. Let's make sure everybody can see this list of names. And it should end up right around here. Yeah, we can see everything. Okay, the entrants that are in here. We've got Skull's Corner, Marty Poles, Alice the Gama, Crystal Murphy. Now, I'm going to say there may be a spelling error here and there. But if you do win this prize, get a hold of Lincoln Central Coins on his channel. And, well, geez, we'll get your shipping information. If you can't get a hold of him, send it to me, right? You'll see up beside my head. I've got an email address. Where is it? This side? Excuse me. Yeah, there it is. I have an email address. So if you can't get a hold of him, get a hold of me. And we'll get this Brown Ike over to you. Now, Ant2242, and I replied to his video, so I'm in here, but I'm going to recuse myself. Okay, if my name is drawn, I'll just draw another name, because it would look kind of odd if you know, I had a drawing and I won. Okay, we got Stan the Penny Hunter Smith, Uncle Bill Metal Detecting, Fred Frog, Christian Janicus Adventures, Nathan Tripovich, Tennessee Gem, Native Chicks Coins, Lemonhead Penny, Oldies and Goodies, John W., Big, Tiny, and Goldilocks. Silver Bean Counter was Rob, SJ Adventures. Now, Lincoln knows who, you know, these names would be, like Rob or Heidi S., Corey W., Ezekiel Rodriguez, Cointelligence, Inter66 is Reptile. Reptile, we need to make sure your age is at least 18. Because it's Junior Reptile. Okay, Heidi S., Mark Connor, Dominic J. Brown, Coin Hunter. We've got Gary Bales, J.C. Will, Phoenix Van Life, Matthew Grenicki, David Baker, John Salisbury. Oh, there's a whole bunch of folks in here. They've been listening. Chris Hurley, Steph's Day Off, 5280 Adventures, Lutz Faru, Corey Fire Cajun, Z Square, Ray Chop, Rebel Relics, Jerry Holdridge. Man, there's every name here. Cheryl, Chocolate Cherry, Anthony Knepper, CJ's Coins and Crafts, Beth Coddington, Cheapskate Coins, Coin Sense and Nonsense, Big D Coins, Dog is My Co-Pilot, Diana Parker, D Wings World, Bill J, Andrew Horvath, Lightning Cow 2003, Renee Ross, Part-Time Detector, John Baumgartner, and Ed Nikolai. Okay, you ready? We can see it. There's all the names of all the entrants. That's the names that I have. And we're going to pick a random name right now. And the winner of that 1974 S Silver Ike, you ready? Is Marty Poles. We're going to scroll up just a bit. It won't let me scroll up. Let's make sure everybody can see that. Marty Poles is the winner of that. Here he is. Let me get back in the chat and tell people that it was Marty Poles. There we go. Marty Poles is the winner. Now, is Marty Poles here? Congratulations, Marty. There he is. There's Marty. Marty, get a hold of either me or Lincoln Central. Make sure we have your shipping address so we can get that Ike over to you. It's a real peach. They're good for, I mean, 15, 20 bucks sometimes. You know, superior condition. They're this big. I just shipped one out. They're wonderful. Eisenhower dollars, they're really taking their, 30 years ago, the things, $2 was a big one. $3 was a really big one. Most of them were $1. And they had millions and millions of other things lying around. Nobody cared about ice. They're just brand new. I mean, in 1970, in 77, they were still making the darn things. They were pocket change. Of course, nobody spent them because they wear a hole in your pocket. And now they're finding their place. So yes, thanks to Lincoln Central Coins. All I did was, just have the fun of picking the prize winner. But works out pretty well. And we keep it all above board. And a totally random name. Maury Veal lagged out. It was Marty Poles won that award. Actually, it's Mixed Adventures. Me either. Okay. Now, let me get back to where we were. I got to find my place because I get so much going. Okay. If the BU wheats are something you're interested in, I'm starting to get just about every date in the 40s and 50s. And I'm going to probably put together more of these packages. These 16, the newest is 55S. There's no 56 7s or 8s in here. But you do get the steals. And you're going to find that all 16 for $40 ships is a pretty darn good price. Now you're looking at $50 on the ASEs. You're looking at $50 on the 2 centers. If you want to order any of this stuff, get a hold of me at the email and say, hey, I want whatever it is, that you want. And that's what I have for tonight. Gosh, there's just so much going on. I'll have more for, in a few more days, and we'll load that up. No notification. I had a nap earlier today, and it was supposed to be for an hour or so, but I just slept until 8. So I didn't get the notification going until about 8:30. My stream has cleared up. No more lagging or anything. Well, it's too darn late, baby. We've done babbled through everything so far. We'll go from there. Oh, one last thing. We're doing that special we had before where we have the 300 flips, right? These are the 2x2 unplasticized vinyl flips, 300 of them with 3 boxes because I can put the flips in the boxes, right? Now the trick with these, 3 of them fit in a padded mailer, so I can, get 3 out of there. Works well. 3 boxes, 300 flips, shipped is $33. Now, we'll find out how well this goes. Last time I ran this, I mean, dude, I went through every box I had real quick. I do have more boxes. I do have more flips. And I get plenty of those padded mailers from the post office. So if that's what you're looking for, let me know. And if you're ordering coins to begin with, well, geez, these are shipped, so get the coins too. And we'll just fit them in there because there's a little bit of extra space in every one of these boxes. What am I talking about? I don't know, man. Oh, what am I talking about? Sylvia. That's somebody else. How you doing, Sylvia? I ended my stream. Let's start it up again. Here they come. All right. That's what we have today. Now, tomorrow we have the coin class, 3 o'clock. You want to stop in and see that, see what's going on. Of course, we'll have more announcements and such. And congratulations to Marty Poles, who picked up that beautiful brown Ike. I'm tired. I'm going to drink a water. I'm cold. I'm hungry. Are we there yet? That'll work. Oh, if you want to get involved in that wheat bag, let me know. Send me an email, because when we get enough people for 5,000 coins, we're going to, I'll send out invoices, and when everybody pays, we'll order the bag, get it shipped here, and open it right live right here. I think Friday Night Madness is a good time for it. It'll be fun. Now, I want to thank you for coming by. Make sure you hit the like button and definitely subscribe. This is a kind of an awful show with all the lagging going on. I don't know what you saw, but geez, it's been lagging awful the past couple of days. And we will have more coins, of course. What is your favorite U.S. coin? This one. I like the 2 centers. I like the half centers. I like those those old draped bust halves. I like proofs. I like big fat silver. I like, dude, I like it all. I don't care for the SBA dollar. I think she is a hideous sea dog. The new dollar coins, they just don't do it for me. How many silver eagles you have? I have 5 of these available, and they're all MS70. First strike, exquisite. Let's see if I can move this without knocking everything over. And at MS70, you're looking at a coin with no defects. Get yourself a perfect coin. I always get his, but not this time. The sea dog, sea hag. Oh, she's a creature from the Black Lagoon. You remember back in the 40s, they had this awful movie, The Creature from the Black Lagoon. Of course, he's a humanoid, because all monsters are humanoids. He's got this black mask and black bodysuit, and he jumps in the water and swims and goes after damsels and puts them into distress. That's what she reminds me of. These are $50 each. There are 5 available, and all of them are 2012 first release MS70. And you can have a look at Numis. I'll give you the Numis address. Where the heck is it here? And you can compare the price there. And I find it to be an accurate reflection of the market values on most coins. And Numis says $54 on these. All monsters are human. No, the alien on Aliens. He's got no eyes. He's got a big long tube head. Looks like a blown up balloon. And then there's the blob. It's not a Megalodon, Godzilla. Of course, his arms just flap around some of those old movies. What do you think of Susan B. Anthony dollars? They're unappealing. The reverse is wonderful. The obverse design is unflattering. There ain't nothing wrong with coins. Get one of everything. The ideal coin collection has every coin, right? It has every year, date, and mint mark on Lincolns, Indian heads, large cents, draped bust cents, early the flowing hair cents. It has every nickel out there, the shield, the V nickels, the buffaloes, the Jeffersons. It's got every dime, right? And we're talking Liberty Seated, the Barbers, the old cap dimes, all of them, quarters, all of them. Get one of everything. It would be an impressive collection if you could do that. It's been done before, but it was like the 50s was the last time it was done and shown off in public. It takes up a lot of room, and they're exquisite when you have a fantastic collection. So we're trying to put up some beautiful wheats so we can have your collection more complete and more glorious. Ken, do not end the stream. Seriously, we enjoy you. I love you. I got to get to the supermarket. I've been out of milk for 2 weeks. But that's what I have for ready items right now. There's 0 lag. Okay, we'll start over. That's what we can do. Where's that box? I got a box of stuff here. Yeah. Okay. You got to get the tools. So I got a few more items I can show you, of course, talk about these. Supermarket is open 24/7. Well, yeah, over here. And that's 15 miles, but over here, that's 3 miles. They got bread and milk. That's all I need. We forget the taste of bread. We spend so much time with the coins. Okay, I have these available most of the time, almost all the time. I got 3, I think, right now, but I got more on order. There we go. We can see that. And these are 10x Jewelers loops. Look, the place is lousy with them. I got them everywhere. Here's a couple, right? These are 10x. They will show up the detail, I can tell you. Let's see if we can actually see that. It'll be upside down in the camera. They're steel body, chromed, glass optics, and they do the job. And at $3, they do the job quite affordably. I'm trying to get this box open. Now, the first one's $3. After that, it's $2.50. You know, take as many as you want. They're handy. I want to put these into people's hands. Now, some of them say 30x, but they're not 30x. They're printed wrong. They're actually 10x. 21 millimeters is the diameter across. They're an industry staple. And at $3, they're affordable. Right? If you just want a loop, it's $3 a loop and $3 for shipping. And your second loop and subsequent loops are $2.50. Get the loop. Put one in your car, one in your living room, put one of the dogs calling. Take one to work. Keep them with you. They're handy. There is a little hook on the back where you can hook on a lanyard. And one day I'll probably get some lanyards so you can dangle it around your neck when you go to coin shows. Look professional. You know, get that air going on. I know what I'm talking about. People like it. Comes in a plastic case and ships in a box. They're compact. They're lightweight. They're cheap as dirt. And dude, the quality is good enough. I got no problem with the quality. Let's see if we can see me. There we go. I will take all 5 Silver Eagles. Please send me an email. If somebody has already ordered one, I can get you what's left. They're good. You'll like them. The silver is pretty low right now. Historically, this is a pretty low price for the past 20 years. Get them silvers. You'll like them. Yeah, take them all. But if somebody else has already ordered one, I'm going to give them, you know, a chance to grab one. I'll get you all the rest. Because I haven't seen the email yet. Okay, you're going to have a scale. Where's mine? No, I'm not going to find mine. It's out there somewhere. These are digital scales. You see them all the time. I got to get the classified ads back up and running. They are 100 gram by 0.01, so you get 2 decimal points. It has the accuracy you need to distinguish between zinc and copper, between you know, silver and clad on some of these coins. They take 2 AA batteries, digital, has all the settings, dram, gram, diamonds, like carats and stuff. I gotta find the one that has the batteries in it. No matter. And there we go. Instructions are in the lid. The blue plastic peels off. You can take that off. It's a tear, so you can put coins in things and then tear out the weight. Oh, they're 200 gram capacity, so they'll take the biggest metals we got. On, off, the mode will select between the, you know, grams and carats and such. Dude, these are $7. Okay, those are $7. If you get the thingy, it's $2.50 for the loop. You get them together. Get a few loops. Really, you know, spend a $10 bill and get the loops. I make like, you know, 70 cents on these. It's not. I get these out so you have the tools to work with. And really, that's what we need to do, because we've got better tools. We get more interested in coins, and then you watch the show more, and then you know, buy more of these really beautiful freaking things, right? And we just cover the cost of that, you know, round up. That works right. You'll get another email from me. Outstanding, Susan. I know you wanted some. Oh, I got you on my list here. I'm sure of it. Susan wants some flips. Yeah, they're in, so we can get more. There you go. But just if nothing else, this is the key tool. It's only 10x, but it's enough that you can see RPMs. It's enough that you can distinguish double dime reverses, you know, where it's just a little guy beside the statue, the extra columns. This is Ken Stream now, Junior Gems. Do not spam. Well, I don't know what's going on. If you want to post a link to your own channel, go right ahead. You know, I can compete with you. I'm not worried about losing viewers. But I like to see other people, you know, get a chance to apply their wares, to show off what they can do, because everybody has a different way of learning. So we got a lot of new folks here. Maybe I'm not the ideal channel for them, for the way their head works, but some of these other channels may well be, and you pick up the information wherever, and that's fine with me. And get the boxes too. I miss probably half or more of all the chats. So if you want to order something, please get through, you know, send me an email. How much for the Eagles? They are $50 a piece, and they've all been spoken for at this point. So if you don't already have one on order, I won't have another one. There are 5 available, and they're exquisite. People like them. This is the kind of thing that's going to last. Silver, and I got to get more of these. Silver is at a pretty low, reasonable price right now, so stock up. And, well, you can't go wrong with a perfect coin. Be quiet, Ken. You have a damn good channel. Thank you very much. But I'm right. Some people learn differently, right? Watch several of these channels, because you're going to find one that's going to click, and all of a sudden you're going to get it, or you're going to increase your understanding and knowledge of the entire hobby. So go with it. You know, you got CJ's got he's got good content. CoinOp, great content. Lincoln, great content. Show it off. See what people are doing. Mantic Coins, he talks about $half, right? I talk about pennies primarily, but different people, they get into, you know, a different area of specialization. You get the silver stackers, they talk about silver more. You get Clash, he's nuts with the gold. Dude, he picks diamonds out of cracks in the sidewalk. There's opportunity out there. I talk about opportunity a lot. The opportunity for, you know, for buying and selling, investing, and improving yourself, because there's so much opportunity involved in coins. You know, start a side business, even if it's just, you know, doing proof sets at coin shows, because, you know, it's going to help you out. You know, break away from that job and go independent. You'll love it. It's tough sometimes, dude. I got to tell you, there's days go by I'm thinking, man, how am I going to eat? How am I going to eat? And then somebody buys something really nice, or pays an invoice, or just sends love. Okay, that's what I've got for tonight, folks. We'll have more tomorrow, and next week I'll be better prepared. I've been changing the way I set up around here, and I'm adding a few shelves over on this side so we can grab it easily. But I'm afraid I might just, you know, pile more stuff up. That's usually the approach that happens around here. Okay, you're gonna find probably the best deal of the day is gonna be these 43 P and D steels. They really are magnificent. I can't talk them up enough. And the 2 of them together at $17 plus shipping. You're gonna like them. They are superior, exquisite coins. Okay, that's what I have. I want to congratulate Marty Poles once again and thank Lincoln Central for having his drawing right here. If you have an announcement that you'd like to get on the air, all you got to do is send me an email, leave it in the YouTube or coin community. Get a hold of me any way you can. Send me a message on Facebook if you have to, and we'll get that announcement out. If you have something going on, let's tell the world. That seems to be working pretty well. We're getting the word out pretty well around here. And we're going to go from there. Folks, I want to thank you, and you have a good night and stay safe. We'll see you later.